Hey, thank you for your interview. So I want to ask the first question about sustainable AI. Could you briefly explain what sustainable AI means and why it is so important?
Okay, so first off, I want to distinguish sustainable AI and AI for sustainability. So, sustainable AI is the idea that development of AI and deployment from beginning to end should happen in a sustainable manner, keeping environmental norms in check. And some definitions also include keeping ethical norms and social norms in check. And AI for sustainability refers to using AI in order to meet sustainable development goals, in order to achieve environmental, social, and governance goals. So, yeah, that's broadly what it is.
Okay, thank you. Here's the next question. In what ways can AI support efforts to combat climate change?
So there are many ways in which AI can help support action on climate change. So just to give a few examples, it's okay if I give some examples.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So, for example, AI can help reduce the carbon impact of ICT technologies themselves. So, Google's servers use a lot of energy to cool down their systems, for example. AI can help manage that efficiently by smart cooling, by detecting patterns that other tools can't detect, to see how to cool it the most efficiently. AI can also be used to make energy systems more efficient. So AI can figure out at what time solar energy is the most feasible, at what time wind energy is the most feasible. So you could be using electricity at home like normal, but AI will help draw energy from the most efficient source. So it will make renewable energy a bigger part of the overall energy mix. And yeah, there are quite a few other examples like that. You can use AI to track deforestation patterns. You can use AI to basically to make all kinds of systems and processes efficient. That's broadly the idea.
So, how about the technologies? Are there specific technologies or approaches that make AI training less carbon intensive?
Yeah, so that's a good question because AI training has a huge carbon impact. Training a medium-sized AI model takes about as much energy as 5 cars will use in their entire lifetime. So reducing that will have a huge impact, especially because by 2030, almost 20% of the world's electricity could be going into AI models, into training and other sorts of processes from cradle to grave for AI. At present, there are algorithms being developed that can make AI training more efficient. There's also a federated model in which AI training can take place without getting all the data at one place. So a lot of energy is spent on just transferring data. So if you can do it in a decentralized manner, that can make AI training more efficient. So there's a lot of research going on. And aside from that, in a much more straightforward way, if we can manage to do AI training in a way that mainly uses renewable energy sources by using cloud computing, for example. So you can have your cooling centers in closer to the North Pole, so that it doesn't require as much energy. So that will save a lot of electricity, and a lot of that could go into AI.
So how important is collaboration between governments, AI campaigns, and environmental organizations in advancing sustainable AI?
So sustainable AI and AI for sustainability, it's a very rapidly growing topic. There are some new updates pretty much every second week. And countries across the world, they are struggling to keep up with all the regulations, to keep up with understanding the impact of AI and how it's going to influence society, whether it's environment, whether it's employability. So collaboration is really, really important. And there are some great initiatives. The central role in that collaborative process can be played by international organizations like the UN, of course, and by large NGOs. So the UNFCCC itself has something called the technology mechanism, and they have an AI for climate initiative, which is trying to do something like that. It involves Google and Microsoft. It involves small island developing states. So there are many such initiatives going on, but we need more and more.
Thank you. Do you want to add something also?
Oh yeah, so our own organization is working on helping governments use AI. And I think it's important to understand that, like any new technology, the commercial sector will be the first sector to use that technology, and it will be used for all kinds of things like marketing goods and invasions of privacy. So it's important that we also enable AI for the social sector and for governments. So AI holds a lot of promise, and it also there are so many dangerous outcomes that are also possible. So we need to go carefully.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.